Hi, this is Aaron K. Here's a response to another set of questions. Question number... Whoops. Do you think sex education should include contraceptives or something like that? Or should it only be abstinence? I don't really care because, if you noticed, I'm only 14 years old. So, I haven't really given it much thought, so... Okay. Question number 2. Do you think our currency should be modified to help the blind? Of course. I'd be totally in favor of that. As long as I could still recognize the money. And I could still tell what it was worth, so yeah, that'd be perfectly alright with me. Question number 3. Why do you think Bill Clinton was the worst president thus far? Well, he's an adulterer, for one. He's had sex with somebody other than his wife. That's one of the reasons. And 2, he just made some terrible choices. A lot of people saying, like, but look at all the good things that started happening right when he took office. No, that was the things that Reagan put into effect before he left. I believe that Reagan is definitely one of the best presidents that we've ever had. So, I don't think Bill Clinton was a very good president. Question number 4. Are you less likely to befriend someone simply if they have a different religion? Well, I haven't met too many people with a different religion. Most of them have Christianity or no religion. I find it hard and difficult, but as long as you don't talk about it, like get into any arguments or bring it up, then it's okay with me. Question number 5. If a medical procedure could save a person's life but went against your faith or religion, would you still support it? I don't really know how it would go against my faith, but yeah, I would support it if it would save the person's life, if worst came to worst. But you never know if it's going to or not, but that's just a hypothetical question, so yeah, I'd support it. Question 6. If you could create 5 laws, what would they be? Do you think the people would support these laws? This could take a while. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I've got one. If you murder somebody, then you get the death penalty. That's a very strong opinion of mine. I believe that the only way to pay back what you've done is for your life to be taken. And so you can never do it to anybody else. So, I can't really think of 4 more laws, so I'm just going to let it go at that. Question number 7. If you could select any one person to be president, who would it be? Again, very tough question. Oh, probably Ron Paul. He's from my city, so he's from Lake Jackson, Texas. So yeah, I'm all for him. And besides, he delivered me, and he delivered a lot of people. That's why he got so many votes, like around here. But he just couldn't stand up to the other people. Good people don't stand a chance in politics. Question 8. What do you think about alternate fuels? I think it's an incredible waste of money. They should just come up with some kind of hydro car or something. I thought they already did that. I've heard some rumors that this guy invented this thing in the garage where you just pour water into the tank and it like extracts the hydrogen, then it exhausts the water so we don't even lose any water off of it. But probably the oil companies like bought him out or something. So I think, but like stuff like turning corn and soy and stuff into biofuels, it's just ridiculous. It's not helping any. It's not helping at all. That just means less food. That's all. So I'm in favor of finding actually like different, and hybrid cars, they're totally cool because they can like run off electricity. So a lot of the time. So I don't really like the biofuel plant things, but I'm okay with some of the other stuff. Question number 9. Do you think the attitude that many U.S. citizens have has contributed to the general dislike of the U.S.? You have some pretty good questions. Probably. I don't know exactly what attitude you're talking about, but yeah, it's probably contributed some. There's probably a general dislike, yeah, but a lot of countries like us, like UK and a lot of European countries, so. Okay. Question number 10. How do you feel about the universal health care idea? Again, waste of money. Democrats always support that thing. I believe that we should just be able to support our own self, and besides, if they tried to give universal health care, it wouldn't be very good, because they'd have to do things as cheap as possible, and you wouldn't be able to choose your own doctor, and there'd be a huge mob waiting to get in, so we're just doing alright as it is. So I'm definitely against the universal health care. Question 11. Do you think religious arguments should be considered valid when dealing with politics? I don't quite know what you mean, but yeah, probably, if it's Christianity. Question 12. Let's say you had a child. Let's say that child ended up being gay. What would you do? Well, I'd be mad at him or her. Very mad. But that's their business. I mean, I'd be really mad, but it's not my place to choose. Question 13. Recently, 2 parents have been accused of child abuse when their sick daughter died of a disease. Instead of taking her to the doctor or getting any type of medicine, all they did was pray for her to get better. Do you think they should be charged for child abuse? Well, I don't really know the conditions of it, but yeah, they should be, because you actually have to act. That's part of God's will, is you doing some stuff. It's not just you praying and expecting God to do whatever you want. Question 14. How do you feel about the 2-year foreign language requirement to graduate? Maybe different in other states. I'm not really for it, because, I mean, I know YouTube isn't limited to the United States, but I live in the United States, and, we should just speak the language in our country, and if we have to move to another country, we'll learn that language. I don't see why we have to learn outside languages. I know I sound like a racist, but I'm not. Question 5. How serious of an issue do you consider HIV/AIDS? It's pretty big, a pretty widespread disease. It causes a lot of bad things, so I think it's definitely one of our main issues. We need to figure out a cure for it pretty fast. So, yet another response to all these different questions. So, please be patient. I'll try to respond to all of those other ones. Bye.